Section 6-5, Part 1. Selecting substitution or addition to solve systems. Inspect the equations. Decide whether the addition method or substitution method would be the most efficient algebraic method to solve each equation. So let's take a look at this first equation here. I'm going to number it number 1, this system of equations. I have 7x plus 2y equals to 10, and negative 7x plus y equals to negative 16. Now, we're trying to decide between substitution and addition. Remember, substitution has to have one of the equations solved for a specific letter. Neither one of mine have that. The addition method wants everything lined up, one being a positive number and one being a negative of that exact number. I need two numbers that are opposites of each other. Do I have that? I have positive 7 and negative 7. Therefore, if I added these would cancel. So the best method for the first system would be the addition method, because those would cancel and I could easily solve for y. Let's look at this second method, or the second system. Which method would be best for it? 2a plus 5b equals to 17, and 6a minus 5b equals to negative 9. So looking at these two, which method would best be used, either the addition or the substitution? Well, when I look at these, again, they're both lined up. A's are lined up, B's are lined up, equal signs are lined up, and my constants are lined up. Is one of these the opposite of the other? I have positive 5b, negative 5b, therefore if I add them, they will cancel. So again, the best method to work out number 2 system is addition. Let's look at number 3. Here's number 3. Looking at this system of equations, which method would we use to solve this system? Looking at this problem, as you notice, they're not in the same order. Therefore, my question to you is, are either one of these solved for a specific letter? Yes, this one already has y on one side by itself. So let's use the substitution. That would be the best method for this one. Substitution, let's take what y is in the first equation and plug it into y in the second one. Therefore, I'd have 2x minus, now let's open up a set of parentheses because I'm plugging in x plus 3. Anytime you're plugging in more than one term, this is called a binomial. I'm plugging in a binomial. You need to put parentheses around your binomials because this is a -1 that will need to be distributed. But if you notice now, I can easily solve for x. So I would go in and distribute, combine like terms, and solve for x. So the best method for number 3 was substitution. So now let's go back to number 4. What is our best method for number 4? Number 4 is p plus q equals to 7, and p minus q equals to negative 10. So looking at these two equations, which method would be best to solve, substitution or addition? As you notice, these are lined up in the same order. P's are lined up, Q's are lined up, the constants are lined up, my equal signs are lined up. Is one the opposite of the other? Well, my P's are the same. P's both have positive 1. But look at your Q's. You have positive 1 and negative 1. Therefore, if you add these would cancel, and I would get 2p equals to negative 3, and I could keep going and solve for p. So you see the best method for this system of equations is the addition method, where you actually eliminate a variable so that when you add, you can solve for one specific variable.